Mercury retrograde season it comes around too often and too many times. Having crystals that will help you to soften, to move through Mercury retrograde will help you, your energy, and your techie stuff. Here is a myth, and some will disagree with me, and that's okay. Here's a beautiful little cluster of clear quartz. You can have a large point or 5 or 6 smaller points, a bigger cluster. It's never good to start something brand new during Mercury season. Totally agree. Here's something to consider, and this is almondine pink garnet, and look at all the garnet on this beautiful piece in its matrix. So what is the alternative or a different perspective on Mercury retrograde and starting nothing new? Well, if what you're going to do is absolutely brand new to you, a brand new thought, a brand new project that you have never considered doing before or not gotten guidance on or any of those kinds of things, and this is garnet in fusite, garnet spinel. Beautiful. Look at all of those little red garnets and ruby pieces. Yellow fluorite. So if you've been thinking about doing something, you have a few notes. Red garnet sphere. You have put something aside for a while to do at another point. That's not considered brand new. If you have been, outlining or thinking about or dreaming about manifesting XYZ, or starting your book project, a new program, taking a class, teaching a course, whatever it is, beautiful soul, that is not considered brand new. So if you were doing videos or whatever it is you're doing for your job, your own business, your health, relationships, now meeting somebody during Mercury retrograde and starting something brand new, that might not be something you'd like to do. And I'm not an expert in that area, but that to me would be something brand new, or starting a new gym program. If you've already been considering doing these things and it just hadn't been a right moment, that is not what I consider to be brand new. Oh, look at that. Ooh, love rainbow inclusions, don't you? So what do? Do you have to have all of these? No. Would be good. However, if you have 2 or 3, preferably 3, because that's mind, body, and soul, energy, it's the Trinity. Guides, intuition, your gifts, those kinds of things, then that's what would help you with Mercury retrograde. Do you have to have them all in the same place all the time? No, just put them together. So you can group, let's say, smoky quartz. Isn't this gorgeous? Smoky quartz. Stop playing, I know. Okay, so smoky quartz and almondine pink garnet in fusite, and then you can add a beautiful palm stone. If you want to increase or enhance the energy, add some clear quartz. So let's see. Clear quartz you may have already, and even if you don't have some of these, then go ahead and get yourself a piece or 2. Boy, this one really has a lot of rainbows in it. Maybe that's why I kept it. So here you go. Here's a simple grouping, a simple pairing for your Mercury retrograde season. Okay, don't like smoky quartz, no problem. How about yellow fluorite? Isn't this a beauty? Look at those dark colors. I love it. So you could even do something higher vibe, even higher vibe than that. Let's go with cathedral quartz, so you would not need any extra quartz with it. You could put smoky quartz. You could put a beautiful garnet sphere in like that. You can even pair smoky quartz, garnet, this guy, garnet ruby spinel, and then this one, garnet infusite. So you could, if you don't want to use clear quartz, you can, with the, my guides are trying to talk to me at the same time. I'm trying to talk to you. All right, so we have those guys. Now, let's do another pairing. How about so? Keeping things simple. I like keeping things simple. You can use a really large, here's one other one. Okay, let's play a little bit. I'm kind of going by the seat of my pants here. All right, there we go. How about something like this? Okay, and you can add smoky quartz if you want to. You can put like that, or just something like so. Whatever size your cluster is, you can put something smaller on it, depends on the size. Now this one, I would just lean something up against it so that it can do that. So you can even do a simple 2 pairing or something like this. How does this help you? Where would you put your pieces, your crystals, to help you with Mercury retrograde to soften the effects? Well, on your desk, on your nightstand. Now, if you work from home, on your desk would work really well. If you don't work from home, then you can really just put them on your nightstand or on your coffee table, something like that, where you read, or your sacred space, and just put your crystals together. You could even write a little something underneath, on a small slip of paper that you would fold and then put under whichever of the largest pieces that you have. And you can totally do all of this with palm stones or points. If the points are fairly small, like an inch or even just 2 inches, have more than 1 point. If they're 1.5 to 2 inches, I would have 3 points together, clear quartz. So 1 tumbled stone, beautiful soul, isn't going to do an awful lot. If you have a decent sized clear quartz cluster or a huge point, even if you have a big point of clear quartz, doesn't have to be cathedral, although this would really help dissolve and soften a lot of Mercury retrograde shenanigans. So if you have something like this, small clear quartz, you could have several tumbled stones. So if you have smoky quartz tumbled stones, and by tumbled I mean about the size of my thumbnail, get it into perspective here, or there we go. Okay, so you'd want to have 4 tumbled stones to go with a clear quartz cluster. Larger is better, but this would work. So you would put all of your tumbled stones right around. Okay, so yellow calcite or yellow fluorite, garnet. So let's see, we have this guy. And if all you have is smoky quartz and clear quartz, then just have a lot of each of them, okay? And right, so I forgot to tell you what you could, as a suggestion, put underneath a sheet of paper. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. for helping me through your special time or something like that. Then fold up the small piece of paper and put it under whichever largest piece you have and go from there. Have an amazing day, beautiful soul. Please do subscribe,